Well, tonight I am not in Washington, D.C. I'm in historic Leesburg, Virginia. Probably, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes from Washington, D.C. And I'm in the historic area. You can see some very old buildings here. I'm here at night. This one was built in 1878. I'll be honest, I don't know much about Leesburg. It is certainly a nicely preserved area. I think it's overlooked a little bit. Quite a few historic homes, really great shops, historic signs everywhere, from paradise to peril. Of course, during the American Civil War, so it was not too far from here. The Battle of Chantilly, I believe, was the battle immediately prior to the Maryland campaign, which culminated in the Battle of Antietam, which was not here. This is the, this says Antietam campaign. We would call it the Maryland campaign, starting from Virginia into Maryland. And that's quite a few of the videos that I've made actually trace the path of the Union Army from Virginia into Maryland during the Maryland campaign, because that's my ancestor was in the Union Army, and in the 6th Corps, the 1st Maryland Light Artillery Battery B was part of a few of those campaigns. So what's really cool about Leesburg are the stone houses and wooden houses dating from the 1800s, early and mid 1800s, all the way to today. And this is the Loudon Museum. Really cool area and a really nice, I'm sure the town agreed that having these lights outlining the roof line, very aesthetically pleasing. It's about 8:15 at night. It is super quiet here. Most of the shops are closed. The restaurants are still open. Most of the shops are closed. The people who work here have gone home. Yes, there's still a Christmas tree across the street. Hi, Romisa. Hi, where are you watching from? Would love to know where you're watching from. This is Leesburg, Virginia, a short ways away from Washington, D.C., and just across the Potomac River from not too far from Frederick, Maryland. Yeah, Christmas tree's still up. I'm all for that. So I'm walking down, heck, I didn't look at the street. This is the street, well, we'll find the street sign. Hello from Afghanistan. Well, stay safe. Great to meet you, Dragon Z. Yeah, these shops and these houses here, the roof lines are outlined in lights. It's kind of cool. Gives it a nice effect. It makes it definitely not dark at night. From Algeria. Well, hi, Romisa. It's really great to meet you. I do a live stream at least one night a week, and either Saturday or Sunday morning on the weekends. I try to get out and live stream usually historic places in the Maryland and Virginia area. There's a little park here with a piano. Okay. This is not the main street. We're going to go around the corner to the main street. This is kind of off Main. This may be Market Street, but don't quote me. We get to the corner. But look at that structure. So this is what we would call American Victorian. I don't know if that's architecturally accurate. Kind of an interesting design, especially the roof there. But a really cool view up this street. Now, when we get here, oh my gosh, Trungos is gone. I'm devastated. Trungos. So if anyone watches EFAP, Trungos is the spiritual meeting place of EFAP. Per Mauler and Rags and Fringy and Metal and everyone who enjoys EFAP knows that Trungos is the spiritual home. I'm so sad. I hope maybe it's just under renovation. Let's take a look. Wow. Notice. Casa di Avila? Oh, goodness. Dear Trungos customers, regulars, friends, and newcomers, we're excited to announce that we have decided to move, to move Trungos 2.0 to our downstairs location and sublet the upstairs to a young family-owned and operated restaurant, Casa di Villa. They share our same values, providing high-quality, house-made meals. As for Trungos 2.0, we're excited to work through the details of our new vision for downstairs. We have many exciting ideas and are planning a new build out and design. Well, I'm gonna make sure, they're just moving, but I'm gonna make sure, if I can get the word to the EFAP crew, that the Trungos we knew is no more. Wow. Hello, Ayub. I'm gonna take a picture, so the stream might pause just for a second. So please hang on, just hold on a second. Please don't leave me back. Well, that was disappointing. I was actually hoping to have a drink at Trungos. But here are some other cool shops you can visit in Leesburg, Virginia. Wild West, The Shop. Photo Works Gallery. And just a wonderful mix of architecture. What am I doing tonight? I'm in Leesburg, Virginia, checking out some really cool architecture at night. Because we should visit places during the day, but then we should come back at night because it looks completely different at night. So this is Ebisu Sushi and Thai Shop. And that looks lovely. There's a chocolate shop. Over here is Senor Ramon's Taqueria. And this is King Street. Okay, so the street I was on, which I didn't know. That was Loudoun Street. Okay, we're in Loudoun County, Virginia. So that was Loudoun Street. And now we're turning north on South King Street. This is kind of the main drag, by the way. This is more or less the main street here. So there's a whole host of shops here, passing actually the wine shop. Okay, passing the wine shop. Furniture, furnishings, little cutesy shops. I'm sure there's a bookstore here, but I probably missed it. It's probably closed, I'm sure. So I've known about Leesburg, Virginia my whole life, being a historian in this area, but also because there's a really nice theater that we're going to see around the corner where one of my favorite bands plays frequently. So I've come here to see Carbon Leaf at the Tally Ho Theater. And this is the Georgetown Cafe and Bakery. Oh, look at this little alleyway. Check this out. Okay, this looks like something out of Harry Potter. This looks like Diagon Alley. Pretty cool. Looks like 1930s New York. Yes, the mix of stone and brick and the federal style architecture with a little bit of Victorian influence. And then these little pubs. I mean, these kind of look seaside, but trust me, we are landlocked here, except for the Potomac River nearby. Hi, Hair Grease. Red Light District. No, not quite Red Light District. Ryan, it's great to see you. And Hair Grace, it's great to see you. So here's the Leesburg Colonial Inn. Nice. Bed and breakfast. I don't think it's a bed and breakfast anymore, but they've done just such a great job. Look at this one. Preserving the architecture. Just fantastic. I would love to live in a little town with, you know, a place you can walk to. I can't quite walk anywhere where I live right now. Let's see if I can get these guys to wave to me. Just waving hi. I don't think they wanted to wave, but okay. It is hi, go Middlemass. Go Middlemass? Go Middlemass. Yeah, this is Leesburg, Virginia. What time is it over there? It's 8:23 p.m. We went through our daylight savings time conversion, so it stays lighter later. It's a little bit warm today, which is nice. Whole bunch of taverns here on this street. Hello. Taverns on the street. One of those towns that it seems like it's really nice to live in. Probably a great place to retire, just because of all the places to walk. A dog petted? No. No, I don't do dogs. Do you like bluegill fishing? I go fishing and I catch whatever I catch, which is usually nothing. And another one of these little alleyways. This is like straight from Harry Potter. Let's get a view up the street. Hello, I will. This is Leesburg, Virginia. This is, what street did I say this was? King Street on Leesburg, Virginia. This is kind of the main street. Here's the Black Hoof Brewing Company. Nice. This is north and west of Washington, D.C. It's a town that has a lot of history from the American Civil War. And these little main streets are fantastic all across the United States. When they've preserved the architecture, it's really fantastic. And here it looks like the town has decided that, you know, their architectural staple is going to be this lighting up around the roof lines, which we saw down there on Loudon Street. I like this one here, the King Street Oyster Bar, with the little porch upstairs, the second story porch. That's beautiful. It's kind of empty for Main Street. Yeah, it's what is today? Tuesday? It's a Tuesday work night. People go home on a Tuesday. Like, I didn't finish working until 7 o'clock, and I think most people just go home. Oh, so here, folks are playing Keno in there. That's why folks are cheering. So Black Hoof Brewing Company has Keno. Oh, and I didn't notice. There's a statue here. Someone who's still bedecked for St. Patrick's Day. This is Stanley Calkins, the co-founder of the Leesburg Airport, a World War II veteran and a role model for acts of kindness, charity, and the greater good. Well, that's really nice. Good on you, Stanley Calkins. That's fantastic. Continue down here on Main Street. No, we're not going to put any crypto in here. Thank you. We'll just do a little timey out there. Poke it. Poke it. No, we're not going to do any crypto. Well, that's kind of cool. China King Restaurant, The Wine Kitchen. Look at all these cute little shops. Now, the only place I've eaten here is at Trungos. So one of the reasons we came here, look at that. That's like a straight out of the 1950s Chinese restaurant. Wow. Fantastic. So we came here so that we could check out the main street, but also so we could visit Trungos and have a drink. Trungos is the spiritual meeting place of EFAP, and it's under renovation, and the main restaurant is closing. Hi, Kermigs. This is one of my history streams. I'm Sandy, and I do a stream in the morning on Saturdays or Sundays, and I do one evening stream. And this is Leesburg, Virginia, and we're taking a look at it at night because we should visit awesome places during the day and then come back at night to see how different they look at night. So this is something I really like to do. And we'll take like another half a block up here, then we'll come down to the theater and we'll end the stream. This will be a short one today. So this is Rebellion. Check this one out. This looks nice. Got stuff going on in here. That's a nice place. And it's a work night, so not too many folks out tonight. There's sirens going off somewhere. I'm trying to go up and see what this sign is. This Lightfoot restaurant here. Thank you, Kermix. I appreciate it. Ooh, this is kind of a creepy place. It's not lit enough. So, Shoes, Cup, and Cork. No idea what that is. We'll check it out, and then we'll turn back around and we'll go to the Tally-Ho Theater. Okay, whatever this was, it's closed. Probably was a nice restaurant. It's got a cool neon sign. All right, so we'll get the view going back down King Street, which is the, no, was this King Street? Yeah, King Street, which is the main street here. Hi, Ian. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. So this building here, the People's National Bank, established in 1888. Wow. Which is the Lightfoot restaurant, which is not open. Hi, Ian. Oh, from Australia. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm in Leesburg, Virginia, in the United States of America, if you can't tell from my accent. And I'm just checking out the town at night, because we should visit places during the day and then we should come back at night because they look totally different at night. And I'm so sad that Trungos is not open. Really sad. So if anyone watches EFAP, and you should, Mauler, Rags, Fringy, Metal, sometimes As from Heel versus Babyface. Jesus. Okay, if he ever watches this, he'll kill me. Take two. As from Heel versus Babyface. Nerdrotic, Jay Longbone. EFAP is fantastic. But the spiritual meetup place, even though we're not really there, is Trungos, the restaurant around the corner that was closed. So very sad to see that. So very sad. Oh, yeah, there's a bar up on the roof. Okay. So, have to be careful. It's a little uneven here. So, yeah, there's a bar up on the roof of that place called the Crow's Nest, as you can tell from this lit up sign here. Cool stuff. Well, that's kind of neat. Lets you know but look at this building. So I'm also an architecture nut and a historian. And so any place I can find, thank you, Ian. Oh, that's really sweet of you. I'm an architecture nut, particularly federal style, colonial style, up through the Civil War. Now this one, see here we have the mix of stone and brick and wooden houses, which is just amazing. So this is a really great restoration here. Fantastic. But on main streets like this, you get a real mix. right? So federal style. I don't know what you call this style. What do you call this? This might have been a bank. Looking at the work up on top. Hey, Ben. Ben, what style do we call this architecturally? This is like, I don't know what. Maybe it was a bank. Hey, Ben. Ben. I came here because I wanted to go to Trungos. If you watch EFAP, Trungos is the restaurant. I think it was EFAP number 171. I'm not kidding. Where Rags called Trungos, this restaurant, which is right around the corner, and it became like the spiritual meetup of EFAP fans. Even if you couldn't go there in person, you were there in spirit. It closed. So I came all the way here, and it closed. So it says it's under renovation, but it's not looking too good. So Ian says, I have a violin that was captured by the crew of the USS Wabash during the Civil War on Mars Island. Wow, pretty cool. I got a call from an unknown number saying they're from Customs and Border Protection. I'm worried. Depends on where you are, Superman. Depends on where you are. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Always worried about these. Okay, electric cars are scary to me because I can't hear them coming. Electric trucks are even worse because they're bigger. So this, right across the street here, this is the Tally-Ho Theater, an historic old theater that puts on a great show. My house band, my favorite band to see live is Carbon Leaf. Only slightly more of my favorite than Boathouse Row. Carbon Leaf plays like, I would say, kind of a mountain bluegrass rock, southern rock type music. Really, really nice music. And Boathouse Row plays yacht rock. But this theater is fantastic. You played it. Wow. Ian, that's fantastic. History is so wonderful. Here's some other stone structures here. Oh, Ian, I will check out your video. Okay, Ian, I will subscribe. When I'm all done here and I get back home, I will definitely subscribe and check out that video. That sounds fantastic. So here is the Tally-Ho. Just look at that. We'll get a little closer. I don't know what year it was built. I also want to take a look to see who's going to be here. And I'm going to be really careful because although people drive at 2 miles an hour here, all of a sudden there's a lot of traffic. We'll get another look up the street. Oh, I turned the street, didn't I? I believe I'm on Market Street now. I think I turned off of King Street and now I'm on Market Street. Okay, it's safe to cross now. We're in Virginia, the state of Virginia, the city, the town of Leesburg. So let's take a look at Tally-Ho and see who's playing. Okay, so who's there now? March, what's today? 18th, Yonder Mountain String Band is there, all right. So on the 22nd, they've got Live Wire, the Bowie Tribute Band. Pretty cool. I'm sorry, the AC/DC Experience, and then the Bowie Tribute Band. Let's see, where's there's Kelly Bell. Kelly Bell is awesome. Baltimore Love. I don't see my Carbon Leaf, but they may have played recently. So yeah, a lot of tribute bands here, which is just a lot of fun. And then here's another, tell us a joke, knock knock. Get another look at these few houses here, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. So we've got those two there, this nice example here, and then the stone house there. Really cool. I do love small towns. I do love architecture. And this place has both. Ben, I hope you're having a great day. Hi, Rick. Hey, Rick, thank you for joining. I'm here in Leesburg, Virginia. I just did a little walking tour of the town at night because you should walk during the day, but you should also walk during the night to see how the buildings look different in different lighting. Lots of great historic architecture here. And I also had hoped to go to a restaurant called Trungos, but sadly it's closed. And I might have to make a separate video on that. I know, Ben. Ben, you're a fantastic cheerleader. I really appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. And I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you to everyone who joined. I can't believe sometimes that people actually tune in for me walking around, whether it's in downtown DC or in small towns. Generally looking at buildings and talking about historical stuff. I do really appreciate that you're joining me. If you wouldn't mind, please give me a like. If you like these kinds of videos, please subscribe. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I will be, well, thank you, Trey. Rick, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rick Trey. You've got a fun personality and are good at conversing. I like buildings and stuff. I like history. So for folks who like history and buildings, I'm glad that's really entertaining in some strange way. Ben, I hope you have a great night. I'll see you around the other streams. And to everyone else, do take care. And thank you again. I appreciate it. Oh, great. The Johnny Reb came to town. Ian, I will definitely look that up, and I will definitely give you a like and a sub. Have a great evening, everyone. Bye-bye.